Oh, there she is.
Happy New Year.
I'm
We were
on.
fighting with Ashley who's going to come in first. So I said, I'll come in first. How are you doing? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Doing good?
Very good, thank you.
Your tests are good too.
You like it?
Yay!
You changed insurances now? What happened? Because I called those other folks and they promised to call me on Friday. They
Never did.
called me. I didn't get offended, but there were some new rules that said I could only speak with a Texas doctor. I don't know. This is all with Obamacare craziness. But what is happening now?
Insurance-wise,
Where are you? Which insurance?
Aetna. My company terminated the contract with Cigna and went to Aetna.
So they didn't give any grief.
We
They
like that.
just approved
Oh,
it.
that was wonderful.
We like
Yeah.
that.
So we might want to. You know, the only reason why I prefer MRIs, I don't want to give you a lot of radiation off them. I'll be honest. The CTs are doing a good job. They're showing us that everything that went down is staying down. There's no differences. We're going to go through it. So this is all good. But the next one that I want to place in like 4 months,
Okay.
I'm going to run it by them. Let's do an MRI. We'll throw it in there. If they say, yeah, I mean, they're new guys now. Aetna can be hard at times too.
Sure.
But they did not even say anything.
We
You
like
just
that.
went through immediately. Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
But Aetna has been known to also get its potential, you know.
We'll just take it one day at a time.
I'll give you an example. At the end of December, we're having extreme difficulty with all insurances because it was the end of the year.
Right,
So
contract.
we're not letting anything come through. Your PSA, of course, is undetectable. Where are you getting now your Luprons?
What do you mean?
Where are you getting the shots?
Here?
Just here.
Right.
You don't want to do anything anywhere. So today I need to give you a 4-month shot to cover you fully. Okay. And there's no options at home if we need to at some point. Like your PCP could do it if I gave you an order.
Yes, we could do it that way.
Yeah, it's something, you know,
We're
we
getting
don't need
this-
to bring you, we don't need to do any MRIs and say it's some, which I hope will be the case. We're just monitoring this closely right now. And what we try to explain them repeatedly is because you have this mutation, PSA is not reliable. They didn't want to hear it from Cigna.
Right.
How are you feeling?
Great. Yeah, really good.
Okay, first of all, we start with the bone scan, which was negative always, and remains negative. There's no problem there. That would point to the direction that we need to look closer for something. Because if something pops up there, then what you need to do is go look in more detail. The only spot that we keep always questioning is this lower spinal. Remember that we always look in the CT closely. It's always there, which we think is degenerative.
Oh, yeah.
The one in your
Yeah, actually, that's gotten better. I mean,
Yeah.
it was painful for a while.
So now you're good with that?
Yeah, it's
And you haven't gained weight, have you? Good. How do you manage not to? A gentleman I was just talking earlier has gained 15 pounds in a year and he was skinny.
really.
Are you exercising a lot?
No, you told me that strenuous exercise. It's the only thing I haven't done right.
I mean, resistance, not strenuous. You know, resistance training.
Haven't done
Keeping
that.
your muscle going.
I haven't done that.
Have you lost muscle tone? Did you feel
Yes.
you've lost?
Yes,
Why don't you do it? You'll start having backaches and stuff.
I couldn't agree with you more. And I'm on. That's 2017.
Oh, that's a resolution.
Oh,
We're going.
Well, I used to live in 2 homes. I worked in Vermont, and I commuted between Vermont and New York.
Yeah.
And it's difficult to. So
Great places, but
I feel like a nomad, right? And how do you?
Right,
So
right.
so now
You're in a plane.
now I'm down to 1 house, and so I'm ready.
so
to
where are you going to be staying?
New York.
New York. Always wins, right?
So we talked about my weight before and my diet, and I think it's my diet. I went vegan.
You went vegan completely?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a 6-day vegan.
So you do. So a vegan doesn't have any animal product on them, right? Not even eggs.
So I don't have a conceptual problem with vegan.
No.
I just I like the idea of eating, buying broccoli, buying all
A
the.
lot of fruits and vegetables.
No, that's great. But when it comes to animal,
I
we're
eat
not
cheese.
vegan by our nature.
Right. I eat
We
cheese.
have to have some animal protein in us.
I have 1 day a week. That's my week. Whatever I want to do.
Oh, whatever. So it's not like,
Hamburger.
I'm going to go for, you do that?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Because, for instance, I don't eat anything that's unhealthy by definition,
Mm-hmm.
probably because I've never even been in a fast food place in my life. I'm not like that, but I will try to have eggs. I
Yeah.
will try to have a yogurt. When you're vegan, not by thought, you
Right.
don't even have that.
Yeah, I don't have any. Yeah, it's
But
what
even on that day that you do eat, I'm sorry, but it would be good if you could keep it healthy. Because you want to get good, clean protein.
Cobb salad. The Cobb salad is it's a hard-boiled egg.
That's good, yeah. But hamburger is not, unless it's a hamburger from lean beef. It's really good quality
From
beef.
Vermont. We all have.
I just, all that. It's just that when that day you may go unhealthy and then you wreck the whole week. That's what I'm saying.
So,
How about alcohol and stuff? Do you
yes, I drink.
socially?
Yes, I do.
You've done very well with your weight. Most people
Yeah.
gain like 10% easy.
Nope.
Because of the Lupron shot?
Yes, yes.
She told me.
It was going to happen. 90% of the cases, there's very few men who actually get so dedicated to it that they actually lose weight. Because you had an advantage. You started off in a good
spot.
Not overweight. Most people are overweight, unfortunately. So,
Cindy takes good care of him too. She watches what he eats. And
You do?
sure that he gets
You do?
fed. She's very good.
It's my smoothie, my morning smoothie, kale.
good. Get all these things. Yeah.
So we got it going on.
So, we do have the small lymph nodes. Some small lymph nodes remain, but they've stayed so stable that we can't really tell if there's something bad or not. So, I will try the next time to do the MRI because it gives us a little bit more information. Other than that, we don't need to jump the gun and start saying, oh, let's do chemo with platinum. There are all these new drugs being developed. I even looked into it and said, should we request one of those that are approved in ovarian cancer and breast cancer for you? But there's no data yet.
Right.
In prostate cancer, that's what we're now going through the trials. And the trials, gentlemen like you come, but they must have failed chemo, they must have failed this. It's more advanced disease by definition. And we don't want to be there, but anytime we're going to see any progression, and if and when, we'll have to pull the trigger. As long as you're doing this healthy lifestyle, actually getting your immunity as strong as possible, and positive attitude, going after
He
this.
meditates.
Yeah, that's for me. And we do now have an integrated medicine department that focuses on these aspects, which for me is very refreshing. Because if I had the capacity in my life, I would also go studying in China their medicine to understand where does it all come together and help people. But indeed, we haven't really quantified it, but what you're doing is probably more important than the Lupron. Big word, but I think it's going to be in the future.
So what I did, and I tell my friends, and they all go, they light up. My job was, I had 2 jobs when I got cancer returned. I said, find the best doctor I can possibly find.
Thank you.
And be the best possible patient I can be. That was
Which is the most important.
my job. And then what I do is I turn over all the concerns to you, and I only worry about me. The food, the meditation,
there
the
was
sleep.
a gentleman who came the other day with a bunch of homeopathic medicine. I said, I cannot be the judge of it. I can't condemn them. He had just been diagnosed, right? So I sent him to the integrative people, and they agreed. This has not been in any way. We are more of the view of healthy living, meditation, positive outlook. There were actually trials that showed that people who have a positive outlook do much better than the rest.
Yes.
And even our personal experience, even though it's not hard data, you see it. It's not about just being a fighter. It's about being overall in your life a person with a positive outlook. So it's looking very, very good. We know you harbor this mutation. It's there. We need to watch out for other organs too. Your pancreas, all of that, which we are covering by doing those CAT scans.
Okay.
But we also would like to avoid overdoing it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yes. So I would advocate next time to try to do the MRIs. I'm going to tell you that other insurances allow us in men who don't even have what you have to do a whole body MRI.
Yeah.
I've told you before, if you guys take a trip to Europe, I can send you to a place where you can get a whole body MRI. Best place you can think of.
Really?
550 euros.
Stop.
Yes.
Awesome.
And it's $10,000. You can get it in Belgium for that, a little bit more, maybe $1,000 in London because it's a more expensive city. There's a lot of places in Europe where you can.
Isn't that fascinating?
Well, that's a good excuse.
I mean,
Okay.
if you went and if you can arrange so that you have the scans over there.
Isn't that fascinating?
Because you get all this technology for a fraction of the price here. I can tell you, the technology is, if not better, at least equivalent to ours. Because we rely a lot on the FDA clearance to get the insurance reimbursement.
Yeah.
Whereas the EMA is all socialized medicine, so they don't have to worry about that. Like in Canada, they have to just develop the ways to do it and they get funded. Now there's pros and cons to both, but from a patient standpoint, you just need access to good quality any place in the world. You know the same applies to drugs, right? The Lupron you're getting here costs 1/5 in Europe.
Isn't it? I did not know that.
A lot of people just self-pay in Europe and they get.
Crazy.
I had to go to a patient who's not even my patient, who's being hospitalized and doesn't have insurance here, who thinks that he's here to get the best treatment. And he was a hero in his own country because he was a football player, soccer player.
Yeah.
And that. I said, you're a king over there, and they have all these drugs, and they cost a fraction of the price of here. This is a good place for research. Like we picked up that you need probably, the mutations there, all of that. But then you just need to guide people on what is best to do.
That's great. It's very informative.
So
That opened up a whole new thing I have never even considered before.
So you're in a good place. You don't have any problems. Let's go a little bit to your labs otherwise, just to look at the whole man.
Okay.
So, come on, why are you doing this?
It's a computer.
Yeah. So, you have even managed, even though you went all the way vegan, as you said, apart from that day, to not lose any of your red blood cell production, which is very common when a man starts the Lupron. And if on top of it you put the fact that, conventional wisdom would say, oh, you're not eating, meat, you didn't drop. You're doing
Good.
great.
Good.
So there's nothing lacking there. Kidney function is over here. It's fantastic. You had a little bit of, last time, your glucose was a little higher. Now you're just perfect. One thing that is showing, it's very minimal, nothing to be concerned. Your cholesterol is a little high, but it's 204 versus 2. And that is an impact of the Lupron. It's nothing that you're doing.
Oh, really?
I was going to say, how would you have high cholesterol?
It's the Lupron. It's not allowing the metabolism of cholesterol, and it's making it actually increase in your body. But look what you're doing thanks to your diet. The good cholesterol is at 70, which is on the higher end of the good cholesterol, the one that ladies usually have, and men have
good.
bad cholesterol more.
Good.
PSA undetectable. This is what we want to see. No evidence of even pre-diabetes, which could have been caused by the Lupron. And you are doing fantastic from a vitamin D standpoint.
Good.
It's 60.
Good.
You are, again, one of the few people who just don't go around the normal. I'm around the normal. You're well in the where you should be.
Good.
So everything's positive. Any questions that you have?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hot flashes.
Half flashes. Are you using any chamomile tea?
What's that?
It's
That-
a
that
herb.
means
You
no.
know chamomile.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever drank it?
The tea. We drink the tea.
Not regular tea, not like green tea or other tea.
Chamomile.
Chamomile.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, the
Have you
loose
tried
tea.
it at all?
Occasionally, twice a month maybe. 'Cause
One option, it's really recommended for hot flashes, is you could try it at night, as something after dinner, and it may help. It helps a few people
I love
every
tea.
night.
So you're talking the loose tea in the.
Chamomile.
You can
Chamomile.
buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's actually the little white flowers that are chamomile, and there's a tea out there. We don't call it a tea because tea has usually tea in it,
oh, yeah.
but it's more like a herbal tea.
Sure.
So
Gotcha.
and
we
it's
get a
supposed
healthy
to be
living and
very
we go in the
soothing.
bulk.
Yep.
Yeah.
Buy it in bulk.
And we have we bought the little screen thing to go in the water.
We bought a whole bunch of different teas.
So that's one option,
Okay.
but in some people that doesn't work. And then integrative medicine really recommends acupuncture for it.
Oh, I got a girl lined up.
you can ask her about it, and it works. Patients who have tried it,
God,
they
I wish
say